Should watch the rise and fall of Andrew Tate. You know what? Let's entertain this. He owned the internet. He was basically the streamer of the streamers, bro. It doesn't even make sense.
Andrew Tate.
What's that? No. Gang, y'all know wondering where Andrew Tata has been?
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I know. He got recently arrested in, what was it? In the States.
This is Andrew Tate's
Andrew
$1 billion empire going from a starving kickboxer to the most Googled man in the world. But is he really who he says he is?
But because of him, people start doing the clipping. He made clipping to what it is today, just so you know. Get popcorn and get
Chapter
ready.
1. Suspicious upbringings.
The Twitch
On
clippers?
December 1st
The Twitch clippers learned from this, by the way.
of 1986, Emery Andrew Tate III was born at the Walter
The
Reed
third?
Army Medical Center in Washington,
Yeah,
D.C.
shut up, Vivo.
His mother Eileen met his father Emery Tate II in the UK while he was working for the Air
Why does bro have such a weird
Force
face?
before moving to the United States to start a family.
We have Eileen,
Oops, I gotta mute this for a moment.
Andrew, and Tristan.
But Andrew's upbringing was far from normal.
My father worked for the CIA. He was a linguist. When you join the Air Force, you do a test. He did fantastically in the IQ test. He's top 1 percentiles, and he learned Russian, German, Spanish.
His dad worked for the CIA? Yo, look, he looks like a... He has a creep ass face, bro. You got games on your phone?
Champion. His grandfather, Emery Tate Sr., was also a World War II veteran who specialized in bare-knuckle boxing across the state of Georgia. While living with his father, he was trained in physical and mental warfare from a young age, coming second place in county wrestling at 4, and becoming a chess prodigy beating adults by the age of 6. In 1997, his parents divorced and his mother moved back to London in the UK in order to raise Andrew and his 2 younger siblings with government and family support. His mother signed the 2 boys up for a self-defense course in the absence of his father's strength. It was here he would meet Amir Subasic, a Bosnian martial artist who fought in his country's wars, then immigrated to Luton to start Storm Gym on November 1st
England!
of
What is it with England
1999.
fighters always
In
being
addition,
there,
he
bro?
also
In
pursued
London.
his own MMA career. Andrew worked a minimum wage job at a fish market before quitting to pursue his fighting career. He quickly became a mere star pupil, winning fights around England, but the brothers were still dead broke.
Crazy.
Sales experience. I was at the time working in sales. I said, oh, I made this much sales, etc. I'll pay the rent. You keep fighting, because I was helping to support his kickboxing career. One day, Andrew looks at me and he says, you know what, Tristan, I'm just going to start selling for the same company you're selling for. And I said, Andrew, no, you can't do that.
Chapter 2. Getting rich. In order to increase his pay as a fighter, he needed to increase his popularity, which he did through becoming a showman and creating a larger-than-life personality. His humble demeanor disappeared, instead mastering his ability to play the role nobody wanted to, the villain.
Sidekick, pay me money.
Bro, it's basically Cristiano Ronaldo.
How amazing sidekick is.
Managed to turn my small sidekick, well, I say small, they pay me £1,000 a month, my sidekick money, into 21 grand.
But how was he getting all of these belts? Was he really the 76-9
Let's go,
four-time
Ali.
kickboxing world champion? Technically, the answer is yes. He traveled across Europe competing in smaller sanctioned competitions in order to win belts. These tournaments had notoriously bad conditions, including multiple fights per day and crazy weight cuts.
I'm ready to kill. I don't do this for fun. This is not a sport to me. I don't enjoy it.
Jesus.
I hate training. I hate fighting. This is sport. I was born for this. I have no choice.
His forehead PMO.
That's it. Pain.
Oftentimes, the fighters he beat had only ever fought him on record, which makes his career accomplishments seem suspiciously crafted. However, he continued to curate his image, appearing on more reality TV shows like Infusion, where he competed against other fighters.
I'm pretty sure he also went on a reality show, and there was some drama with girls or something.
Or Big Brother.
So they took me into the diary room and they said, we're really concerned about the dynamic of the house. This is all off camera. Yeah. So they sat and thought, this is a liability. We've got to get this guy out of here. So they used the sex tape as an excuse. Okay. So it was all bullshit.
He also started The Hateful Tate, a 29-episode docuseries where he had a videographer follow his life.
I started doing this Hateful Tate thing with my man Dave.
You might have a very boring 2 months if it's just me.
Damn, so you always been trying to grow.
And doing what
I ain't gonna lie, that's hustling, you know?
normally do outside the ring, which is basically just work.
But this is when he got stuck again.
Invested in this place in Thailand, this property. So I needed money fast. And I said to Tristan, look, I owe us 70 grand. So I'm going to lock myself in my room and I'm not going to leave till I've made it.
Writing down all my assets. The only thing I had was, because I'd been fighting all around the world, I had these 6 girlfriends going around the internet, and I saw in the corner, talk to live girls now. My girls can do that.
And me and my brother, and eventually some staff I trained,
would do all the talking. The girls were just pure, just famousers.
Do you speak English?
No.
We were taking their money.
Do you like Mr. Tate?
Tate?
Andrew.
Yes.
All of it. If they come and say, well, what kind of, bro, all of it. We were fucking milking them dry.
With money coming in,
What am I
wasn't willing
hearing?
to sacrifice his new business in order to compete at the
He was there as a pimp.
highest level of kickboxing, where he'd faced world-class competition. Instead, he and Tristan stopped traveling to double down on the webcam business, where they managed over 75 women taking a cut of their earnings. The only time
75. And the cut, but how big was the cut though?
Andrew would even consider fighting is if the money and the viewership built his brand. He claimed to have made over $7 million from this business in total. However, this wasn't without controversy.
She went to the police.
Oh, shit.
And told the police I hit her. When I did 5 in the morning, 4 months later, I'm laying
Why
in bed.
would
I
you
heard
hit
the door,
her, though?
boom, 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 boom. Like you're under arrest for a suspicion of assault of this dumb hoe.
The Tate brothers are involved in over 6 major legal investigations,
6.
alongside 21 other charges, all linked to this period. He was the face of this business, so in order to avoid the legal heat, he handed all the operations off to Tristan.
My brother runs
Oh, that's
I'll be
smart.
honest. I'll be honest. So my brother's making $200 grand a month from OnlyFans.
And this is when he started his next operation.
I own 10% of RXF, which is the Romanian UFC. And I'm sitting here and I do the commentary, the English commentary. So I'm commentating. And one of the main sponsors is this casino brand. And this casino brand is owned by 3 brothers. I overheard them say something like they turn over like 18 million a day or something ridiculous money.
He loved businesses that prey on addiction, and he understood the temptation to gamble himself.
There's no live dealers, it's just machines. So it's like arcade setup.
The casino are now being spent on slot machines.
Don't gamble, chap.
Not being spent, being invested.
Chapter 3, The Most Googled Man. Tate was successful,
Yeah, this
but
is
he
crazy.
wasn't growing at the rate he wanted. Andrew thought he was going to run his casinos and fade off into the Romanian underworld, but fate had different plans for him.
China has identified the cause of the
Oh, the
mysterious new virus.
19.
Coronavirus.
19. Damn, if I was as serious as I was today with streaming, I would have been there, bro. This was when Ludwig blew up. Ludwig, not even Azure Speed, no Kaisana. Ludwig, bro. Like around 2019 to 2020.
Suspending
Right.
all travel from Europe.
Italy this evening, it just gets worse.
And everyone to work at home if possible. Postpone unnecessary travel.
His casinos lost almost all their revenue overnight, but it wasn't
Crazy.
all bad. He was now stuck in his compound and was back to scheming new ways to make money. This is when he came across the internet marketing
The LARP.
gurus like Ty Lopez making
LARP.
millions of dollars.
I keep seeing the same shit by morons day in, day out. I scroll up and down through this fucking thing on my phone and it genuinely pisses me off.
He was already used to playing the villains, so why not do it on social media?
I fucking hate everybody.
For me, if you sit and say humans should be vegetarian, it's the same as saying I don't believe in gravity. Cure attention deficit disorder for any child. Watch me cure it.
I forgot his clips though, bro.
School violence.
I don't care, Arike.
So fuck off, mate. You don't pay the fucking petrol bill.
He started CobraTate.com with a host of
Yikes.
online courses related to different aspects of his life. His ideal customer was the exact same desperate middle-aged man that was paying the webcam models. The
Saba,
only
you got
difference
popcorn
was
as
that
well?
the vehicle for the solution had changed. To attract them, he would make controversial tweets in addition to launching his new series Tate Confidential. He kept his iconic style.
okay.
The only difference was that he had far more money to burn and a new
The biggest LARPer in history. I'm not trolling.
cameraman and his cousin Luke, who had previously worked at Chipotle. He wasn't viral yet, but important people were starting to take
I
notice.
just actually met Donald Trump Jr. about a month or a month and a half before this. So I have him on WhatsApp. He's my boy. And I've got 2 or 3 very important Romanian politicians, high level, like Secretary of State, etc. on WhatsApp.
Tate was annoyed that he wasn't more famous yet. He had every reason to go viral, but
Jesus.
still, nobody was paying attention. This was when he started studying mass movements and cults. He changed his
Okay.
customer from middle-aged men to young men, a far more susceptible market. He created an enemy larger than life
The
and named it
Matrix.
The Matrix, and his solution, originally called Hustlers
Hustler University. Oh my god, bro. Yo, nostalgia. Oh my
University,
god.
before rebranding
This
it
was
to the
so
Real
bad, bro.
World. He became a master orator to deliver his messages clearly.
Bro, it's everywhere. Every day I scroll, there was Andrew Tate on my For You page.
You can watch any of my take speeches, I move my hands. If you watch me on Twitter or
Jesus.
Instagram, I move my hands when I talk. I'm always moving my hands when I talk. And this is a habit I've learned.
And the missing piece, he created a pyramid-shaped affiliate distribution program. This was during 2021 when everybody was home and short-form content was on the rise. Because of this, the algorithms were easily exploitable and even encouraged creators to spam post in order to supply the endless demand from doom scrollers. Tate fronted the initial cash to get the operation rolling, but after he had momentum, here's how the process would work. A young man would see Tate clips and get curious about who this guy was. He would find longer format content of Tate, further increasing his trust with him. Then he would see that he could achieve
this is how streamers do it,
Tate
by the way.
had for the small price of $50 a month. After he had joined, he was given a variety of different business models, but decided to join the clipping team for some reason. Unlike e-commerce or copywriting that he knew nothing about, he understood short-form content, especially Tate's.
About to reveal how I've generated a little bit over $5,700 with the affiliate program inside Andrew Tate's community, and how you can easily do that too.
And finally, he was provided with every single editing guide or resource he'd ever need, along with Tate jetting around and attending every single podcast he could. In less than a year of this strategy, he became omnipresent and his follower count exploded endlessly.
Maybe I need to be like Andrew Tate. I might blow up, bro. So hold on, I gotta study Andrew Tate. And the moment I studied, bro, I might make it as a streamer.
His program, The Real World, was making $11 million per month on subscription.
11 million.
In addition to this, he also had his private mastermind group, The War Room. This program
oh
served
my god,
that
I remember
older
this.
demographic.
Bro, this was so corny, bro. No way anyone signed up for the War Room, bro.
Of Andrew Tate fans, but had a much higher price point.
Bro, I'm not even sure. You can deadass go to Andrew Tate, bro.
Essentially, it was a group of Telegram chats with a focus on network and discussing strategies with other high-value men. They would also have in-person events where they lived the Tate lifestyle. The brothers had become wealthy beyond their wildest dreams, but they really had no clue what to do with all this money. But just like the story of Icarus, Andrew flew too close to the sun.
Damn.
Chapter 4. Power Games.
For 6 straight months,
oh,
Andrew
the
Tate
crypto
is
stuff.
trending. He's been the most Googled man on the planet. But in recent days,
virtually every tech company on the planet banned him. He's taken off Instagram
and Facebook. Both of his accounts have been suspended.
And now TikTok.
Why did
the Matrix
Tate get banned? They did not tell me. They did not send me an email. Nobody told me, whether it was YouTube that banned me or Meta that banned me. They banned me instantly and forever without
even I'm confused. Why did he get banned, chat?
Overnight, the Tate brothers had dozens of hit pieces on them. The world was divided, and at the peak of this fame, you either hated them or you loved them.
Yeah.
Andrew publicly adopted the teaching of Islam during this
oh
period,
my god, I
which,
remember
regardless of whether genuine, was a part of restoring his image.
I understand that you get 3 strikes in this game. Strike 1 is they try and shut you up and discredit you, which I've just been through. Strike 2 is they try and put you in jail for no reason.
Oh yeah, and he started getting, what's it called? The human trafficking allegations. Well, I think like most of them were kind of, but hey, allegations. I mean, obviously everyone hopes it was not real, bro, but like.
The controversial social media influencer Andrew Tate has been arrested in Romania.
He knew the camera was looking. The Matrix, watch out, bro.
It's a very short response from him, led away there with his brother.
And it was her seeing the Matrix attack.
Inside, when they raided that property, police found guns, they found knives and wads.
I don't know what's happening, right? Like, what is?
I mean, guns
really happening?
That makes sense if you have that much money.
Why is Romania going after him? Are they being pressured by someone else to do this? Like, what is the reason why they're doing it? And what do they have on him? I don't know.
The suspect organized a criminal
all-male society, the War Room.
As for the allegations against Tate,
the BBC has uncovered evidence that dozens of women were potentially groomed into online sex work by the influencer.
He is not a human trafficker. He would never rape.
I remember seeing this.
He would certainly never ever human traffic anyone.
It's recently reported that schools across the UK are in crisis as the effects of online influencer Andrew Tate's vile misogyny infiltrates our classrooms and society.
As a brother and a close friend over 15 years.
I remember this. Then people start saying, "Yo, Andrew Tate ruined the youth." I don't know, bro. I look, you don't know, because I see a lot of ruining situations, bro. I don't know. I feel like the internet in itself ruins the youth, bro.
Andrew, behind the scenes, behind the sunglasses and all the content you see, and he's one of the nicest, most loving guys there is.
Talk to me about what was going through your mind in that moment.
I was scared to death. I was terrified that I might die.
I just want to put out there that everything you're seeing on the news right now is all false accusation. As for someone who knows him personally, I can confidently say that.
Damn, people are actually standing up for him.
He's such a nice man. He's very generous. I think the media is just portraying a really bad image.
Did she do it out of
Then
self?
came December 29th of 2022. After 6 months locked away, he was back. But things seemed different now. He had more lawsuits than he could count, and due to his Romanian case, he was forced to stay on house arrest.
Oh
In his
yeah, I
time
remember
away,
this.
his clipping army had died down since he hadn't created any new content and also had no major accounts to connect with his followers.
Makes sense.
He only posted on X and Rumble, but he had lost access to majority of his audience. Eventually, he went back to his usual content, but people were starting to get tired. When was he going to launch his counterattack on the Matrix? He spent his days tweeting, getting more involved in the crypto space, and even rug pulling some meme coins himself. Just like how he got started with social media, he saw the business of influencer boxing during this time and knew
Oh my
he could
god,
do
I
better.
remember this.
This is when, in October of 2025, he
Oh.
was publicly announced as the CEO of Misfits Boxing, and that he had a fight with influencer boxer Chase Demure for the heavyweight title on December 20th.
And you lost, no?
New CEO. I wouldn't say it was a hostile takeover, but it was certainly planned. And Mams and I are going to be working together to finally put Misfits where it belongs on the world stage.
Immediately, the hype was back, and all that attention he had lost during his time away had come right back to him. To capitalize on this, he partnered with online casino Duel.com. This created even more controversy as it goes against the teachings of Islam. However, given his history in the casino business and crazy deals these companies give out, it kinda makes sense why he did this. Now, everybody thought he was going to give Chase a beatdown, but that couldn't be further from the truth.
I remember seeing this. This was cool, bro. Damn.
And still, the Misfits Boxing Heavyweight Champion of the World.
Out there, you didn't give up. Talk to us about what it feels like to be back here.
Yeah, I'm 10 years out, 40 years old. Gave it my all, but he's tough. I don't know what to say. He's really tough. Chase deserves this win. I'm really happy for him, genuinely.
He is old though, but bro. Should have not done this then.
But it's not okay to not try. You have to. He's younger than me. He's 20 kilo bigger than me. He's more active than me. I didn't fight a pussy. I fought the champs.
Going into 2026, things only got worse for him when he went to a streamer meetup and ran into some
Oh my
controversy.
god, what is this combo? Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes, the guy that does the podcast, forgot his name. His brother, Sneeko, Clavicular, and this guy. Oh my god, this is the most craziest picture that there is.
Now Tate has
Holy
always been
shit.
a hustler. He's
Yo,
announced
bro.
publicly that he wants to run to be the
I'm
Prime
telling you,
Minister of
these
India.
are the sinister. How many are there in there?
Than me. I didn't fight a pussy. I fought the champs.
Going into 2026, things only got worse for him when he went to a streamer meetup
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
and ran into some
Sinister
controversy, to say the
7.
least. Now Tate has always been a hustler.
Right.
He's announced publicly that he wants to run to be the Prime Minister of England in the future, but in order to make that a reality,
Zaba. By the way, Andrew Tate Dallas wants to be Prime Minister. Can you imagine your Prime Minister being Andrew Tate?
he needs to clean up his brand. Regardless of whether he becomes the next Donald Trump, I'm sure we'll have more in store for the near future. Alright, that was awesome, and if you'd like to watch the advanced breakdown of Andrew Tate's personal brand, you can click right here or the top link in the description. Now I hope the time you spent on this video was worth
Impressive
the value
video.
you got in return, and I will see you in the next one.
I mean, we all been known. I guess there's nothing too new, but yeah, that's fire.